Welcome to Profit Boost Software. This will be a video to show you how to create your first repair order. First, log in with the username and the password that was sent to you via email. This takes you to your login screen where you can create a new repair order. I have one repair order started. We will start a new one. Simply reach up into the repair order, hit the plus button. This allows you to add the account first and then the vehicle. To add the account first, it's a best practice if you search by the customer's last name or the business name. I'll put myself in. No account was found, create a new. You could have clicked the create new account and bypassed the search feature. Not recommended, but we made it that way for those that want to simply add a new account without a search. You have two account types, a personal or a business. They each present a different fields to use as you're filling out the information. A business is business name, a personal is first and last name. Email address is very important that you get so that you can communicate with your customer via email. Phone number, extension, a mobile phone is also very nice. So that you can use the texting feature in the system. Zip code will populate the state and the city. Referral source, this is if you're tracking how the customer come to do business with you. So your various types of marketing would be trackable. Account level, a retail or a wholesale. If you remember from the back-end setup, each one gets a separate labor rate, also a separate price on parts. You can put a note in here. This is a good guy. And that will pop up whenever the repair orders are started. You might want to put something in here, honestly, that might say cash only, that sort of thing. Notes, this is my 6th grade teacher at school, take good care of her, that sort of thing. So now you have a choice to save the account information or go ahead and save and create a vehicle. This takes you to the vehicle page. If you have enabled Carfax, the VIN number decode, you can put in the license plate number, and hit decode, and that will give you the VIN number, return the VIN number to you, the year, the make, the model, the submodel, the engine. In some instances you have to choose the rear wheel or four-wheel drive, and this allows you to put the color in. If it's a commercial vehicle and you have a unit number or a vehicle number that you want to record and tie it to the license plate, that's where you'd put that, and then the production year and month, and any internal notes. No dents noticed, and hit go. That now has populated the account, which here you can edit it. That have populated the vehicle. It underlines and highlights the last 8 numbers of the VIN for parts ordering. Make that a little bit more visible for ease of use. You can also edit the vehicle here. This is repair order information. If you want to choose a due date, if the customer says, I really need this back by next Tuesday, at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the odometer, miles in, and the referral source of the repair order. Customer concern. Needs a lube oil filter. On this vehicle it's $200. Or you can use a library. If you in the admin program setup area have filled out a library of customer concerns, you could choose from the library. It saves retyping. Save and add. That gets us one concern. Now you can do a second concern. Rotate the tires. We charge $20 for that. Save and add a third concern. Brakes are making a noise. Unknown amount for that, leave it blank. Save and add. Now you can save the repair order. Acknowledge the warnings and continue. I have left the home phone blank. In the admin program setup area, there is a way to set the fields to a warning or to a required. This is a warning. You can actually continue on. So there we have created a repair order. It's in the estimate status to begin with. We have no parts, no labor, and we have 3 concerns. So we can take each concern and create a job, or you can put all the concerns under one job. It depends on how you want to run your business, knowing each job has parts, labors, and sublet, subtotal. So I'm going to put a lube oil filter on here and create a job. So I have job 1, which is the lube oil filter. The rotate tires, I'm going to create a second job. And a third job will be the brakes. So I have 3 jobs on this repair order. Job 1, job 2, job 3. One by one I can go into each one of these jobs and manipulate. So job 1, I'll click it open. And I'm going to put a title on that job, and I can use my library to come up with a title, lube oil filter, and that automatically populates the maintenance as the job category, and it automatically populates the concern, needs a lube oil filter. If you want to put a diagnosis and a recommendation in, you can do that. And there's the dollar amount that came over from the original, and I hit save. So this now allows me to go up to the labor or the parts or the fees and add individual labor lines and individual parts lines and individual fees lines. At this point in time, I can add labor manually. I can add it from my library of labor, or if you've enabled motors to get to a labor guide, you can click on motors and go directly into the labor guide, bring labor back onto this repair order. Job 2, you can put a title on it, and I don't really have a title here in my library pre-populated, so I can go back and call this rotate tires. I'm going to give that a job category of maintenance. There's the customer concern, the diagnosis. Again, you can leave those empty, or you can add to those, and it's got the $20 from the original estimate. So we're moving down the left hand side here, the lube oil filter, the rotate job 3. I'm going to click on that, and we're going to call this again, I don't have a pre-populated field in there, so we're going to call this brakes. And this will go under brakes category and save. So I've got 3 jobs, each one individually named and now I can go back to any one of those and add parts and labor. We will cover that in a future video.